You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry and by the Sternberg Museum of Natural History. Minor Family Dentistry would like to bring you the following dental health tip. It's recommended to have a dental checkup no later than your child's first birthday. An adult should brush for a young child and monitor older children's brushing to ensure a good job is done. Flossing should start when teeth are touching. Minor Family Dentistry wishes you good dental health. Families, including children of all ages, are welcome. Minor Family Dentistry, 1010 Downing and Hayes. Find them in the Next Tech directory.
Stop! Where are we going?
The Sternberg!
Don't get left behind. We're waiting for you here at the Sternberg Museum, where there's always new opportunities for
Discovery under the dome.
Hello, and welcome to You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. My name is Dana Stanton, and I'm the coordinator of early childhood grants for USD 489. And with me today is Kelly O'Brien-Kerner. Good morning, Kelly. Now, Kelly, first of all, tell us what organization you work for and what do you do there?
I am the Community Relations Coordinator for the Hayes Area Children's Center.
Okay. Now, for those who don't know, tell us a little bit about the Hayes Area Children's Center.
It is obviously a wonderful place for families who need resources for their children. We have 3 programs and services that we facilitate for Ellis County. One of them obviously is licensed child care, and most people do know the Children's Center for that reason. And then we have Healthy Start Home Visitor. Elaine Rupp is the facilitator for that. She provides resources and support for families who have a newborn. And then we have the Infant Toddler Early Intervention Team, and they work with families in Ellis and Rush counties. They provide screenings, and then they also provide resources for families who have young children and maybe need that extra support if they have maybe a disability or they have a health issue or something that, you know.
I can say right now, I remember taking one of our little ones there for speech services and for physical therapy. So that's an awesome program for families.
It is, and the staff, we have 2 licensed speech pathologists. We have a physical therapist, an occupational therapist. We have a social worker on the team. We have a nurse on the team, and we have a special education teacher on the team. And then our director, Susan Bowles, our executive director, she was part of the team as a speech pathologist and the screening coordinator, and now she works with the team as our executive director.
Now, talking about those services that maybe families' mom has a concern about their child, what would your advice be to them? Would they need to call you? Do you have some sort of screening process?
There's so many wonderful ways for communication, and the staff that we have they're enthusiastic and they want to help people, and if they don't have the answer, they'll find it. We have a website, the Hayes Area Children's Center website. We have a Facebook page. I put screening information. I'll put contact information on the Facebook page. Certainly people can ask us questions through that. We have hacc@hacc.info, which is our email, and our phone number is 625-3257. So there are a lot of ways, obviously, that people can contact us. And then through the hayesparents.com, the website that you help facilitate, we have information on it too. So if you don't know, you can ask someone and they'll probably point you in our direction.
I know that through the Children's Center and through the Hayes Interagency Coordinating Council, a lot of the staff at the Children's Center help with developmental screenings, and you can always find information about those. Those are monthly. You can find that information on your website, on the hayesparents.com website. Now, you mentioned your director is Susan Bowles. Is she new at that?
She has been in Hayes for a long time. She's been affiliated with the Children's Center for over 25 years. And she became our executive director this summer, and of course she's in transition mode, going from speech pathology and doing a lot of coordinating in that way to overseeing all of the programs and all of the staff and being a resource to all of our families. So she's learning a lot very quickly, but it's really a plus for her because she's been here a long time. She knows a lot of the resources and the people that we work with, and she's if you had a question, you went to her, she would find the answer for you.
Now, wonderful services that you provide at the Children's Center. And I know that there's some funding that you get from different places, but you do some fundraising, and you have a wonderful event coming up. So tell us about that event.
The Christmas Tree Lane and Auction is our annual event, and it's been going on for years, well before I came on board at the Children's Center. And it was started by people who were on the board and who were part of the staff. And the Children's Center actually began in 1966, and it was a real plus for our community to have the families who founded it, say that we have a need here and we want to help as many children and families as we can. So this annual event puts funds into those programs because the Healthy Start Home Visitor Program and the Infant Toddler Early Intervention, those programs are free to families. There is never a charge for them to get assistance and support for their children. And so the Christmas Tree Auction is one way that we help make that possible so that families can always get what they need without worrying about the financial aspects.
When is this event?
November 23rd at the Fox Pavilion, Pam's Bakery and Catering Shop, which is now Rose Garden Steakhouse and Catering. They have helped for a number of years. They're going to help us with the venue and the catering part of it. Larry Brenner and his staff at Farmland Auction and Realty, they've donated their services for many years as well, and they'll be helping again this year to help us put the event together. Plus a lot of people in our community, a lot of families and businesses and organizations who help make it possible because they care about kids.
Now, is this a dinner and an auction? What would you bid on? How does that work?
It's really pretty fun. If you come at 6 o'clock, and we'll have the doors open at 5:30, so you could even come 30 minutes early if you want to do a little shopping. We'll have a silent auction that starts at 6, and we have a lot of items that you can bid on, and just personal bids and put those in. And then we are going to honor Doug and Becky Greer for their years of service at the Children's Center. Doug retired in June, and of course, Becky was an integral part of what Doug did at the center. She volunteered a lot of hours for programs and services and events and activities. So we'll be honoring them. Susan and her music group that she's a part of, they'll be providing the music, and then we'll honor some of the volunteers and people who've donated. The live auction starts at 7, and Larry's going to facilitate that with his staff. And then we have a raffle with some prizes, and it'll be really fun. The meal will be incredible, and of course the musical entertainment, and then it's a great time to socialize and shop for your family and friends.
So not only are you doing a good thing, it sounds like a fun night out on the town.
It is, and it's a way to give back to the community too, and to honor and recognize a lot of people who help us during the year, and they want to make it a good place for our families.
Now, if someone has any questions or wants to buy tickets, what number do they call?
625-3257. And we're posting things on our website, and we'll be putting things on Facebook page. Some of the things that are donated, we're getting those set up. And I want to say something too about we have a group, the Hospitality and Tourism Honorary at Fort Hays State University, and Dr. Stacy Smith is the head of that. They're helping us co-host this year. And so we've had, they've been coming and helping with invitations, and they'll be there that night. And there are several other Fort Hays organizations. The soccer team's going to be helping us out. Tigers in Service has helped us out in student government. So anyway, it's a community event, and we have a lot of people that are going to be part of it.
Awesome. Thanks for telling us about it, and thank you for being here today. You've been watching You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. Parents, remember, you are your child's first and best teacher. Thank you.
Thanks for watching You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You can watch the program weekdays in the noon and 9 o'clock hours. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry and by the Sternberg Museum of Natural History.